All right, bet. Let's peep this though. Japan isn't perfect.
Japan isn't perfect, okay? I said it. And yeah, I know they have all these good things going for them. I'm not denying that. But it's a bit suspicious, honestly, when everything I hear about Japan is positive. Well, today that's all about to change, because my hating ass is going to explain how Japan isn't quite perfect, alright?
I will say, anytime I hear something about Japan, like, it's always people saying how innovative it is. Because, like, y'all ever see, like, those, like, so let's say somebody, they'll be like, oh, burgers in America, burgers in Japan, McDonald's in America, McDonald's in Japan. A lot of people, like, gas up Japan. I want to go to Japan. It looks sick. I want to travel out the country, bro. Literally. I've never been out the country or out of the U.S. They still got homeless people, though. I'm pretty sure their rate is very much lower than the U.S., though.
We're talking natural disasters easily ruining your day. I mean, look at this guy. Relaxing drive ruined. We're talking gigantic parasitic cults that lead people to do insane shit. Like assassinating the president. Oh, and I almost forgot. The tourists. The goddamn Westerners. The weebs. The fans that plague Japan's streets and America's basements alike. I mean, people...
That's one reason why I don't watch anime. I will say, the community in anime is just very weird. That's one reason why, like, just the whole weeb community. I just don't like it. But I will say there are cool people that watch anime. But, like, you never really see those people. Like, you usually see the weirdos, you know? Or those are the people that stick out.
People literally get online stardom from just being awful tourists in Japan. Yeah, these guys really put the pan in Japan, because I imagine the majority of locals want to just get a pan and knock them unconscious. Actually,
so real.
In Japan, taking matters into your own hands might not be the worst move, honestly, since the Japanese police are so inept and ineffective. So many crimes go unsolved in Japan. Unless they see you jaywalking or littering. It's like the only two crimes they actually care about solving. Anything else is...
Imagine if you literally murder a dude and they don't catch that. But let's say, God forbid, a dude jaywalks just to save some time. You're getting cooked? That'd be insane. That'd be crazy.
Guaranteed ending up on a top 10 creepy unsolved Japanese police cases YouTube compilation. One thing I think is the root of a lot of Japan's current day problems is the work culture. You know, the Tokyo zombies, the locked in epidemic. Basically, this problem kind of stems from the aftermath of that big war they lost. The country was in absolute ruin after World War II, and the government, alongside all the emerging businesses, out of necessity pummeled out this narrative which really plays on the traditional emphasis of pride and honor in Japanese culture. That if you aren't dedicated...
That's one thing I do see. I do see a lot of, like, Japanese people, like, working hard 24/7.
In 110% of your life to working and therefore rebuilding the economy, you're a traitor and a disgrace to your entire bloodline, and you essentially don't exist as a human. Whilst this did play big role in rebuilding the economy, it also had such a massive impact on Japanese work culture and was able to spiral so far out of control that now your typical daily routine as a Tokyo businessman includes sitting in a cramped booth to endure 12 hours of frantic amphetamine-fueled work, then collapsing on the metro out of sheer exhaustion or alcoholic escapism, waking up the next morning deep in some random suburb, slapping some cold water on your face and doing it all again. And this is totally accepted and even kind of rewarded in Japan. For example, it's common when you see one of these passed out businessmen to leave cold water beside them in some kind of ceremonial circle.
That's actually crazy, bro. This seems like they're summoning a dude, bruh. Just all this water around him, bro. They're summoning the freaking hydrated boss. That's what it seems like. One of them was a piss bottle. Yo! Somebody did pee in... That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Or unless this guy drank the bottle and peed in it. Yo! That man did pee. Yo, if somebody put a pee bottle around this dude, bro, that's crazy, bro. This is like, you ever play Minecraft and you're trying to go to the nether and you use all the obsidian blocks? Then one of the blocks is just like concrete or just cobblestone. That's literally this freaking pee bottle right here, bro. This is legit cobblestone around all of this. What's the black block in Minecraft? I can't remember, but I'm gonna keep on playing.
They wake up, they can freshen up and get back to crunching them damn numbers. I will admit though, this does pull on my heartstrings a little bit. I mean, if you pass out on the street in the UK, you're getting robbed, pissed on, teabagged. Best thing you're gonna wake up surrounded by is a bunch of pigeons pecking at your nose hairs.
I'd cry.
One thing I I can't fault Japan for is the honest friendliness and hospitality in their culture. I mean, bro,
that's one thing I will say, bro. Japan looks, all of them look chill, bro. Like if I went to Japan, bro, like do y'all think they would accept me? They'd be like, yo, what's good, Cam? Like, how you been? I don't know how to say hi in Japanese, but let's just say like they were like, yo, hello. Like it just seems like everybody's very friendly. But that may change because I'm a black dude. I don't know. You feel me? I heard most people in Japan love foreigners. True. They think you're Tory Lanez. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Tory Lanez is insane. Tory Lanez is... Nah, that's diabolical, bro. Do I look like Tory Lanez, bro? I don't look like this man, bro. I don't look like this man, bro. Hold up. Hold up, bro. I don't look like this man. I don't look like this man, bro. I don't look like this man, bro. I don't. I genuinely don't. There's no way. There's actually no way. I don't look like this man. I don't look like Tory Lanez, bro. I don't look like Tory Lanez, bro. Yo, honestly, should I make a donation goal for a hairline transplant? No, I'm not doing that, bro. Because if I actually hit it, bro, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
A $400 tub of perfect strawberries.
What the heck?
A $500 bunch of the world's best grapes. Or a $450 square melon. I would probably just evaporate with gratitude, honestly. I don't know if my physical form could handle such a generous gesture.
I'd pay I'm not gonna lie, I'd pay 5 bands. Just straight up, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I could get 10 grapes in a bowl, ice cold, with just a crunch every time you bite down, I'd pay endless amounts of money for that, bruh. I'm not gonna lie. Grapes are the greatest fruit in the world, but if you have it too much, then they just start to, like, I don't know. Like, grapes are good for like maybe two or 3 days when you haven't had them in like 3 years. But then if you have them every day, they suck.
One thing that defines an especially annoying tourist in Japan is when people from the other side of the world travel there with no knowledge of the Japanese language whatsoever. Literally only 13% of Japan's population speaks English. To me,
jeez.
Your child needs these 3 key factors to get in.
I don't care about these children and these key factors, bro. Get back to my video, dog.
Seems like a big shame the honesty and pride of Japanese people has been exploited in such a way where people literally just operate as money-making computers, completely devoted to their nation. I mean, I know ultra capitalism is the foundation of current day Japan.
Is that cocaine around this guy? Yo, they be getting lit in Japan. Ooh, okay, yeah, buddy. Okay, what is this spamming gorilla emojis, bro? Okay, buddy.
Produced a utopia
okay,
and
buddy.
all that. But, bro, you don't want a smoke break at least, blood? This robotic hard work sentiment over generations has spiraled so out of hand that now holidays and time off in general are like low-key taboos in Japan.
What the heck?
18% of people take their annual paid leave off, which is insane. If you're
That's
Japanese,
crazy.
there's a higher chance you'll die of a stroke or a stress-related physical condition than in other Western countries. Plus, Japan literally invented its own form of heart failure, known as Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, I think. Which is essentially a month-long heart attack caused by extreme stress that is usually cured by just chilling the fuck out. This is such a big
That's crazy. Imagine dying, bro, just because you couldn't chill. That is scary, bro.
problem that Japan is literally begging its citizens to go on holiday more, because not only are workers dropping dead from stress, also their airlines are failing because no one uses them. But by far,
dang, that's actually crazy.
This toxic work culture has created is what I like to call the -100 Riz pandemic. Also,
wait, nobody has Riz there?
Population collapse. Essentially, because so many Japanese citizens spend so much of their energetic youth completely locked in and not out there cheating, basically young people are starting to have really trash social skills. So they really don't be making babies like that.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Send me over to Japan, bro. Look, man, we gonna pop out 10. No, we're not doing that. I don't got no bread for no child, bro. But look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look, send me to Japan. They're gonna call me the Rizzly Bear over there, bro. I'm telling you, I'm about to get a Rizzy, bro. I'd get busy in Japan, man. No troll.
year, the amount of marriages significantly falls, and it's even been reported that currently 70% of men in their 20s in Japan have no spouse or partner.
No
Even
baddies?
couples that do exist are kind of brainwashed to only think money, money, money. And I don't know if you know, but having a kid costs a lot of money.
True.
Straight up, no one is having any.
I'm saying true, like I've had a kid before. Bro, I legit have no idea how much kids cost. But I can imagine that they're probably a lot, bro. I can imagine.
Babies. And some companies are having an absolute blast exploiting loneliness in Japan. Whilst
So
before
true.
They just made fortunes selling sake. Now it's leveled up. I mean, it makes a lot of sense choosing an anime pillow or an online digital waifu over an actual human when you spend 12 hours a fucking day in a tiny office crunching numbers like Cheerios after a night out. To add to this problem though, Japanese healthcare is kind of just too good, and Japanese people are kind of just too healthy due to their traditional diet, the cleanliness of cities, and simply their genes. But why on earth is that a problem? Well, it means lots of old people, and I mean fucking shit tons of old people. 1 in 10 people in Japan are 80 or over. Over 30% of Japanese people are 65 plus. Compare that 30% to the USA's 16% and China's 11%. You can see how insane and unprecedented that is. And unfortunately, as we know, old people die more than young people. So as less Japanese babies are born, but more Japanese old people die, the population is absolutely collapsing. It went down by 800,000 last year alone.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh, dude, I need YouTube Premium. Holy.
Now, usually countries don't fare amazingly with big population declines like this, but it's especially bad for countries that are so reliant off massive, consistently growing domestic urban workforces, a bit like Japan has been for the last 80 years. Japan's whole business model completely falls apart with population falling and average age getting older, because old people retire and don't generate money for the state. Actually, they do the opposite. Japan's social welfare spending is set to rise 60% by 2040, and to fund that, Japan is going to have less young, dedicated, taxable workers than before. In 2010, there were 128 million Japanese people. By 2056, we could very possibly be looking at it dropping below 100 mil. See, the problem with relying on your country's individuals to act as money-generating components within some big fuck-off engine is that if those individuals stop multiplying like they used to and start dropping dead from stress, you end up with less components but the same big engine. And you can't run an engine with half the required amount of pistons or valves, can you? For example, property recession. Less people, same amount of houses. More supply, less demand. The market is crashing. That's just one of thousands of examples of how population decline is abysmal for Japan's economy and its fucking 92% urbanized population. Now, the Japanese government knows...
Bro, I literally gotta go to Japan, bro. It looks so sick. It looks not like from what I'm hearing in this video, it's like I wouldn't necessarily want to live there, but visiting there seems sick, bro.
All this, and they're now desperately trying to backtrack and decrease the wide-scale urbanization they were so frantic to create half a century ago. They're offering millions of yen to young people in return for them moving out of Tokyo and starting more rural lives.
Oh,
They're
shoot, that's
launching
sick.
advertising campaigns intended to get young people out drinking and improving their social skills. They're doubling spending on childcare and considering literally giving new parents cash payouts. And funniest of all, they're funding adverts on TV which essentially just promote banging. And I do think
that's
it's
crazy,
hilarious
bro.
that all those years of forcing notoriously cold, harsh, robotic, strictly profit-focused values down Japanese people's throats just led to the government desperately running ad campaigns promoting partying, sex, and farms. Exactly what they were originally trying to discourage.
That's crazy. Oh shoot, is the video
Awesome, man.
That was a great video. Japan isn't perfect. I like that video. I always hear stuff about Japan, but honestly, I don't necessarily know if I would live there, but I would always want to visit. But yeah, that was a great video. That is scary though, that there's a lot of like a large sector of people there that just can't speak to each other. So the government kind of has to be like, yo, like, let's make these shows and like just try to get more people to speak and, you know, smack the cheeks. That's kind of crazy. Because like here, I'm not going to say it's easy, but everyone does it, you know. But nah, great video.